And now, for a moment of clarity.
Would you again seek to challenge this year's election results, even if every governor certifies the results?
Well, Nora, first of all, I think that we're focused on the future. It's really rich for Democratic leaders to say that Donald Trump is a unique threat to democracy when he peacefully gave over power on January the 20th.
This was a threat to our democracy in a way that we had not seen. And it manifested itself because of Donald Trump's inability to say. He is still saying he didn't lose the election. I would just ask that. Did he lose the 2020 election?
Tim, I'm focused on the future. Did Kamala Harris censor Americans from speaking their mind in the wake of the 2020 COVID situation?
That is a damning non-answer. I see a candidate out there who refused, and now again, and this, I'm pretty shocked by this, he lost the election. So America, I think you've got a really clear choice on this election of who's going to honor that democracy and who's going to honor Donald Trump.
What did you make of that moment?
Well, it was, okay. Well, there's a whole lot to unpack here. So I'll start with this. For 8.5 rounds was the polished Yale debate champion doing what they do. Ducking, jiving, moving, sliding, all of that. And Walz was holding his own, putting out some policy threads and laying down some stuff like that. That moment in the 9th round, after losing on points for 8 rounds, knockout, because I don't care where you are on policy. And yes, it's important. We know, oh my God, it's so important. There's so much stuff to get into, from abortion to the economy to what's happening right now in Israel.
And so much stuff they weren't able to get into, like Ukraine. And so much stuff they weren't to get into.
But folks, you have to fundamentally understand the truth. If you cannot, in 2024, answer that question, you are unfit for office. It doesn't matter what else you did for 90 or 89 minutes. That last minute, you cannot answer that question, because the guy who's watching that you're performing for will kick your behind when you get off that stage, tells me and should tell the country you are unfit for office. So everybody's going to analyze the hell out of this thing and give Vance his due. And brother, you can debate, baby. You can debate. There's no question you can debate. We knew that going in. You're good at that, boo. You do it. But you know where you screw up? When you look the country in the eye and lie to them, and you cannot say you lost, that your boss, the guy you're shilling for, lost that election. Because you know what, JD, as Minnesota Nice said tonight, your behind is on that stage because Mike Pence wouldn't do what you just did. And that's lie about what happened on January 6th.
Catch Michael Steele on The Weekend, Saturdays and Sundays, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on MSNBC.